This Breakfast with Lazy Gaming Guys short has been brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial by going to www.audibletrials.com/stirredup.media or clicking on the link below.
So, the next bit of PC gaming, or PC news, quite a bit of PC news this week. The Oculus Rift came out for pre-order.
Oh, yes.
And the price was revealed to be $600.
Did we talk about that?
I have a lot of things to say about. No, this actually came out after we did our recording last week.
And I really love, this is a quote from the Oculus founder from 2013.
2013?
If something's even $600, it doesn't matter how good it is, how great of an experience it is. If they just can't afford it, then it really might as well not exist.
Wow.
So, yeah.
See, the irony in like this whole thing is not just what he said, but also the fact that also the fact that there's only like 13 computers like out that can run the Oculus Rift right now, and so most people are going to have to spend $1,400 or more getting the pack or getting the what is it? Bundle with the Oculus Rift and a computer that can run it.
Yeah, it takes some major specifications. You can download a program that will actually tell you if your computer can run it.
I actually downloaded the program, and the only thing that my computer can do, and my computer is not that terrible of a gaming PC. So, but the only thing my computer can run is my computer has, I should say, is the operating system, which means yes, my computer is indeed running Windows 7.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing about it. Like I'm really curious. This makes me really, really curious to see what Sony's gonna do, because Iwata came out and said specifically that he's not gonna price, that he doesn't want to price the he doesn't want to price PlayStation VR to make money off it. He wants to create an install base so people will buy games for it. In other words, he wants to make the game. He wants to make it relatively cheap. Wow. So that makes it interesting, and also the same fact. Let's take a look at the install base. We don't know how many people are running the computer strong enough to use to use the Oculus Rift. It's very little. However, PlayStation 4 is one of the best-selling consoles of all time, and I said one of, not the best-selling console, just one of them.
I know.
Yeah, and and the PlayStation VR is going to be running off of that. So there's already install base for it. There's already like 38 million people who can get a PlayStation VR and run it without any extra costs.
I'd say that's the whole thing. That's kind of the big difference between the Oculus Rift. Even if they were both $600, it's a matter of I would have to buy a new computer for $1,500 to run Oculus Rift, or I already have the PS4, so all I have to do is spend the $600 on PlayStation VR.
Exactly. So yeah, if PlayStation VR costs $600, you can
it's still already beating Oculus Rift.
It's already beating Oculus Rift. That's the thing.
But actually, you know what it really depends on? I learned this yesterday when I was being educated yesterday.
Porn? Educated?
It matters which one has more VR porn.
Yeah. Like literally, I was just like saying like porn, because like porn drives industry. Porn is the reason. Porn is the reason why Blu-ray beat. It was one of the reasons why Blu-ray beat.
It's actually
HD DVD.
The reason VHSs beat Betamax as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Betamax was a superior technology, VHS beat it because VHS had more porn. Porn is also the reason that the internet exists.
Mm-hmm.
Without it,
literally, when you
commercial internet would not exist.
Literally, like when you said that, it was like there's only one thing that can save the Oculus Rift right now, and it's porn. That is the only thing. Do
not underestimate apparently how much people are willing to spend just to get porn.
Although that makes me say like, here's the thing, that makes me say this. All right, the only way the PlayStation VR would be able to beat the Oculus Rift is if the PlayStation VR was also compatible with computers. Because the PlayStation VR was also compatible with computers, or it's like I guarantee you if it's not natively, somebody's gonna come up with some kind of like hack or something in order to make it. It's very very quickly after the thing's released. So honestly, that would make two things. One, because I highly doubt there's going to be a lot of porn on the PlayStation 4. Well, actually, no, I know there's not going to be a lot of porn on the PlayStation 4. So, if so the only way that PlayStation can beat it on the porn level is by it being able to get access to the computer. Then it has access to the entire porn library that the VR would have. But
you
Oculus
could
Rift would
just
have
sell
access
games. I mean, we could just totally sell like DOA Extreme 3 After Hours Edition for the VR.
Okay, they're not going to put porn on the PlayStation 4, Scott.
Sony, listen to this. You need to put porn on the PlayStation VR.
Oh my god.
Scott, they're not going to.
I want Sony to succeed. This is actually the reason why I'm saying this.
I understand. I get where you're coming from, but they're not going to put porn on the thing.
I'm not condoning the fact that porn drives the industry. I'm just stating a fact that it does. Like, it's a sad truth, but it does.
Listen, all they need to do is make it compatible with PC. If they make it compatible with PC, then they're good. They're absolutely good.
But then you also have to have a PC capable of running it. So then you're still in the same boat as Oculus Rift.
Not really, because now not only do you have a system that okay, you need a PC capable of running it, but not only do you have a system that is compatible with a PC that costs $600, it's also compatible with the PS4. So it's still a better deal to get it if you have a PS4 and a PC.
What they need to do is allow you to, like, if let's say that someone puts up some VR porn made for PlayStation VR, that you can plug in a USB, like, with that data already on it and play the game that way. Like, on your PlayStation VR. That way they don't have to actually put it on the PS4, like, and actually condone it, but it's also available if people want to.
Well, that would also probably be a hack as well. So, I mean,
that it's like, just pop.
I don't know. The only way, like, in a porn area,
data onto a flash drive,
it's very realistic. Okay, I would not say it's too far of a stretch to say it's very realistic that the PlayStation 4 will succeed over PlayStation VR will succeed over the Oculus Rift. Like, outside of porn, because I mean, again, $1,400 is really expensive. And
not underestimate really thirsty people.
I know people be thirsty, but
they got money.
But here's the thing. Why I'm saying that, like, the reason why I say this is because you have the sheer amount of people that will be purchasing the PlayStation VR could still beat out the Oculus Rift because of this. However, if they want to beat Oculus Rift in the area of porn, their best option would be to make it PC compatible, because then people would want to buy PlayStation 4 or PlayStation VR over Oculus Rift because it works on both things. If they have a computer that can run if they have a computer that can run Oculus Rift, then they'll have a computer that can run PlayStation VR.
Still be locked out of all the porn because it's like you don't have a computer capable of it. Whereas if you at least put the game data onto a flash drive and just plugged it into your PS4 and ran it through the PS4, you would still not be locked out of that.
Scott, let me put it a different way though. Like, let's say this: if you owned both a PS4 and a PC capable of running an Oculus Rift, and you wanted some VR porn, and you had two options. You could either buy the Oculus Rift that you can only use on your PC, or you can buy PlayStation VR that you use on both your PC and your PS4. Which one would you get?
But at the same time,
conversation has
you're assuming that you have a PC capable of doing.
I know. I know. But I'm talking about
running it.
I'm not talking about
out of the porn one way or another.
I'm not talking about those people who just can't get access to it. I'm sorry, you won't be able to get it. I'm talking about those people who can get access to it, and this is where the deciding factor is. The deciding factor really is porn. then they need to advertise to those people who can afford it. Is what I'm saying.
But then that's what Oculus Rift is already doing. Is basically saying, hey.
But PlayStation will be more
$1,400.
But the thing I'm trying to say is PlayStation will be more appealing because it'll be because you'll be able to use it on both.
No, what would probably honestly help out PlayStation is if the PC specs weren't as high.
That's true.
That's the other thing. If it was accessible to more computers in general, it would help out the install base because I might only have to spend $300 or $400 upgrading my computer compared to $1,400.
Now, again, this would probably still wind up being a hack. Now, this is the reason why kind of like easing into our next subject. The reason why is because the creator of the Oculus Rift actually, before he launched his Kickstarter, was aware of PlayStation making their own. Now, I think he was still working on it. VR. Yeah. Now, I think which was, by the way, called Project Morpheus at the time. But anyways, now, I think he had already created the thing in his garage at this point, but PlayStation had already started working on theirs at the same time. It just kind of happened.
Neither one of them was a copy of the other. It just so happened that literally he realized, oh shit, they're making the same thing.
He had invited some people from Sony to brainstorm when he learned that Sony was working on it, and they talked about it, and Sony has said that I don't think we're really competing because you are appealing to the PC market and we're appealing to the console market, which is interesting, which probably means that they won't that the PlayStation VR will not natively work on PC, but I guarantee you there's going to be a hack for it.
I don't know. It's too early to say for the PlayStation VR because that's still a ways away. Compared to Oculus Rift, which is, it's pre-orderable. That doesn't actually mean that consumer models are coming out yet. So, I will have to see when it actually does release. Yeah. Because right now I think there's only production models, no consumer ones.